All right, welcome back to Unbox and Chill, guys. Checking in with you on a Saturday here. Bit of a lazy Saturday, but I do have an unboxing and a little bit of a story that I want to share with the channel here. Really funny story about my wife and a watch purchase, but also, of course, we have an unboxing. That's why we're here, and it all ties in with the story. We'll get into it, okay? I do want to say at the top of the video, as I have been saying all month here, because we are promoting our giveaway. Okay, so we do have a giveaway lined up. We're giving a watch away to essentially one subscriber. There's a 500 subscriber giveaway is what we're doing here. There's 3 steps to enter, and you can do them all in 30 seconds, okay? Follow this YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Down in the description below, we'll have the Instagram name. So follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and then go to the link in the description box below and just enter your email address. And that is how I will reach out and contact you. So you're not going to get any spam from me. I will only contact you in the event that you win, okay? But those are the 3 steps. So you can do them in 30 seconds. Just follow us on, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Just post pictures of cool watches. And then lastly, go down to the description box. There'll be a link there for the official campaign page. Just throw your email address in there and you're good to go. Yeah, that's your entry, okay? Last I checked, it was about 150, I think it was almost 149 or so, 150 entries. Still anybody's ball game, so it's still plenty of time to jump in on that. And what you're going to win, just so that we go over it, is a Wolf watch winder. Okay, so that's it there. You'll win this exact Wolf watch winder and an automatic watch. Okay, so I'm going to send that out to somebody. We're going to announce this at the start of the year, guys. So 1/1/21. Okay, so those steps will be down in the comment section below. And let's get into the rest of the video here. So, real quick story time. My wife, my wife went to buy me a watch for Christmas, okay? And in doing that, she went into my Amazon wish list, which was really old and not updated. And it was actually from when I first kind of got into watches. There was a Samsung Flightmaster that was in the list, but it wasn't no longer available for sale, but it was in the wish list. So she kind of went and found another listing of it on Amazon and said, okay, I'll purchase this one. For this particular watch, she overpaid, and it came and it was actually fake. So you got to be careful with Amazon. There's fake stuff on Amazon, guys. There's fake watches on Amazon. She was of course trying to do the right thing. She was trying to get me, something that she knew I would like. She knows I'm into watches. She checked out my wish list. She went and ordered this. It was a Seiko Flightmaster. But once it got here, it was definitely in a fake box. It had newspaper in it instead of any type of packing peanuts. It had newspaper in it that had various Asian symbols. I honestly think it came out of China. I believe it's a fake. So I don't have it anymore. I actually shipped it. As soon as I realized it was fake, when I think it was one of those Wish specials, if you use the app Wish, there's a lot of Seiko watches on there. You'll be able to get like a Seiko Turtle, which is easily a $250 to $300 watch. You'll find a Seiko Turtle on there for around $60, and you're going, how? Well, obviously it's not real. It's probably got some kind of cheap, nondescript Chinese movement in it, and there'll be various other things wrong with it. But this watch, it looked the part, to be honest with you. But when you held it, you could kind of tell that this was not a Seiko. This was definitely something that is subpar. So, and of course we don't support fakes. We don't want fakes. I only want genuine products. You should only want genuine products. So, especially if something like a Seiko, it's very common. Anybody can afford that. So, I went ahead and just we returned that. We sent that back. So she asked me, "What should I get you?" And I said, "I have just the idea." So this actually was cheaper than what she spent on the fake Flightmaster. So that's what we're unboxing today. Okay, let's get right into it. I am wearing my custom Brian Van Wavo stock Amphibia, by the way, just as a quick wristwatch check. So The last video I unboxed was a Vostok as well. It was not this one. It was not, but it was a Vostok Almaz. Very nice piece, very beautiful. It's on a beautiful mesh band, nice power reserve indicator, intricate dial. Very nice watch. Like I said, once this video goes off, it'll pop up at the end. You can hit play and you can play that one. And I'll leave a link in the description box so you can check that out as well, okay? Now, let's jump right in. So after we return the clearly junk garbage watch, I picked up this, and this is a watch that I've wanted for a while. I actually had one, but I sold it because I ended up selling it, and I regretted it after I sold it. So this is one of those things. It wasn't in the color I wanted, so I told myself I would get one in the color I wanted as I sold the one that I had previously, because the one that I had previously, I just kind of had the I kind of had the chance to get it for a good price, but it wasn't the color I wanted. And I said, I'm going to sell this and I'm going to get the color I want. But I never went back and got the color that I wanted. So today we have it, okay? And it's not an expensive watch, guys. So enter Orient. Now, Orient, to be completely honest with you, obviously is it's one of these legacy brands. They're obviously now they are tied to Seiko. Orient and Seiko are the same company now. And it's one of these things where I really like this piece. The moment I saw it, it was gorgeous. So it's a retro piece, and once I owned one, I loved it, but I wanted to switch the color on it. So now I have the correct color, as someone's messaging me, and we'll get right into it, okay? You've got the book. And that's another thing. That other one came with that Seiko had a fake. It was a fake box, and the book did look convincing, but there were various things that were wrong with it. Let's see here. So you've got the Orient book, the Orient books here. Okay, you've got the international guarantee and the mechanical watch, automatic and hand winding. Just the instruction book here. So you've got all those things. We've got the Orient branded box there. And now let's get down to the box. Very nice box with a price Orient. Very good. I feel like, the Vostok that I unboxed is approximately probably about $150 more than this watch to acquire. And the box was literally paper. So, I knocked that watch last time on in terms of having a watch that is, or a box that is very cheap. This has a very nice box with the Orient logo on it. So, and the watch that I had before that I'm glad to have again in the correct color that I wanted is the Orient SK, guys. Now, I was one of those people that believed that this was the Sea King. It was the Orient Sea King. The SK stood for Sea King. I found out from Mark, actually, at LongIslandWatch.com that this is actually this is the Super King is the title. So it's the Orient Super King, which makes a whole lot more sense. Everyone calls it the Sea King, but the watch doesn't really have a whole lot in terms of water resistance. So it never made sense to me that it was called the Sea King. But it's not a spec beast in terms of being a dive watch. So it never made sense to me. It doesn't even have a screw down crown. So it never made sense to me that it would be called the Sea King. So, but here it is here. So it's got the blue dial. The one I had before was a bit of a kind of a pinkish, reddish pinkish dial. But this blue dial is very nice. As you can see, you can turn this down here. You can rotate that inner bezel there. And again, this is an automatic watch, guys. So it is, you can does have a nice day-date complication. You can wind it, of course. It's hand winding and hacking, of course. We'll take a look at the specs in terms of which particular movement that this one has, but it just has this kind of boxy, just kind of retro 70s look to it that I've always liked since the moment I laid eyes on this. And again, this is not some hyper expensive piece. It's not a spec beast. It's not something insane, but it's nice to have something with that old school look In terms of the clasp here, I will say this is a bit of an upgrade. The one that I had just had the regular clasp. It didn't have these two buttons on the side here. It was just kind of a push it down and snap it. So these two buttons, having these two buttons on this one is actually nice. I think that's a bit of an upgrade from the one that I had. And as you can see, just a regular case back there with the Orient logo. In terms of the case, it looks like it's all pretty much stainless. I'm sorry, it's all brushed elements. It looks like down here there's some high polish, but in terms of on the front and the sides, it's definitely brushed. You've got the band here, it's definitely brushed, it's not high polish. And it's a fairly simple piece, but I will say it feels very strong. Let me try it on here. And I do really like the blue sunburst style, and I really do like the the gold hands, the gold indices on the inside. It's similar to the Nathan's Lava 2 that I have. It's a stainless watch. It's all silvery stainless color, but on the inside, the indices and the hands are gold. That's something that I really like. Let's go ahead and try this baby on, and see what it's about here. And now keep in mind, this is a smaller piece. If you know me, you know that I'm huge. I have roughly an 8 1/4 inch wrists going on here. But look at that, guys. Look how awesome that looks. Okay, got the Orient there. And it's just, it blends in. To me, it's classy. It's got that cool retro vibe going on. It's just a piece that I've always liked ever since I saw it. And I'm glad I have another one now. So in the correct color that I wanted. I've always wanted this nice blue one here. So there's also a gold. We'll take a look at that. And then there's a kind of, like I said, it's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a pinkish red. I'm not into the pinkish red one. It would have to be either the gold one or the blue one. And I'm very glad that I got the blue one here. That's the one that I ultimately really wanted here. So, very nice piece. Very nice piece indeed, guys. Let's take a look at the specs. So I've got it pulled up here on Amazon, and you'll be surprised at the price that you can pick this up for. And in terms of Orient in general, guys, I really think that, because with the rising price of Seikos are just going up and up and up. Some of the Seikos that were $200-300 are kind of going up into the $600-700 range. I really think that, and I think it was another YouTuber that kind of pointed this out. I can't remember his name, but he basically pointed out that Seiko's kind of moving up market. And Orient is kind of being replaced, replacing Seiko. Obviously, they're the same company, but then Orient's kind of being positioned as that affordable brand that you can just kind of jump into. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. But a lot of Orients, I mean, there's tremendous value in a lot of these Orient pieces. But in terms of this one here, so this one was only $204. So as you can see, $200. It's not bad at all. You can jump in on this. And let's take a look at the specs here. 41.7 millimeters. So it is not very, it's not huge. Only a 50-meter water resistance. That's why I said it never made sense for this watch to be the Sea King, but everyone calls it the Sea King. I don't know why, including myself. I mean, I had read that and I started calling it that. So you've got the Orient caliber F6922 automatic hand-winding hacking movement, a carefully constructed reissue of the eye-catching SK Super King diver from the 70s. That settles it right there, guys. It's the Super King. And let's scroll down here. Okay, normally they have some more specs there. Let's see here. Let's just look at the other colors real quick, and then we'll get out of here. As you can see, you do have a gold one. So you can get that gold. It does kind of fade from black to gold there. And then they have a kind of pinkish reddish one. I'm not a fan of the pinkish reddish one. That is the one that I had before. And now you have this one for me that I will keep, is this blue one. So this is just a simple Christmas present for my wife. She had overspent on a Seiko Flightmaster that turned out to be definitely a fake. And And it's nice to have her just kind of go, okay, I surrender, just kind of get what you want. And I ended up spending less than she spent on that Seiko Flightmaster. And this is just one of my Christmas presents from her, and it's pretty awesome. So make sure, listen, guys, make sure you have a woman that supports your hobbies here, or your habits, your hobbies, your habits and your hobbies. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I do appreciate you guys checking this out. Like I said, hit the giveaway down below. 3 steps. You can do them in 30 seconds. Okay. Follow us on this particular YouTube channel right here, Unbox and Chill. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. The name will be in the description box below. And then go to the link in the description box below, drop your email address, hit enter, and that officially enters you into the giveaway. So you're going to get a watch winder, you're going to get an automatic watch. We're going to announce that on 1/1/21. I can't wait. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Unbox and Chill, signing out.